Yo, so this is Boohoo Haha. So, I'm gonna tell you any trips and tricks when you go to your trip to New York. New York. I'm walking here. Give me the cab. So I can't do that. It's too fake for me. So, when I got there, I flew from LAX to New Jersey, New York. I forgot. I don't know how you say it. And I try to get the train from Newark to, because I was staying at Staten Island for one day. Because, well, let me tell you, I thought my plane was the next day, which it wasn't. It was that same Sunday, so I had to book right away at 12 at midnight to go to New York. So I checked how far would it be from New Jersey to New York or Staten Island, and it says with train and public transportation, it takes like almost an hour, I think, or 40 minutes. No, like an hour. I was like, hell no, I'm not waiting. So I just got an Uber, and when I got the Uber, I got to like in 20, 25 minutes to Staten Island, because I got a Airbnb. It was really cheap, like $30 a night. So I recommend you guys get Airbnb. So that same day, I went to. I took a little nap because I was jet lagged, and from there I went to. Because I always want to go to Times Square, so I went to Times Square. That's the first thing I did. So what I did is got the Staten Island ferry, went into New York City, and then from New York got the subway in Staten Island Station. And then from there, I think you get off at 142nd Street, and then that's Times Square. In case you guys don't know. And about transportation, I recommend you get the train. It's $30 for 7 days, so you plan to be that long or even shorter. So get the public transportation; takes you anywhere you want in the city. Don't get no car because you're gonna pay parking, and you have to pay for the car itself to rent out. So I recommend you don't do that. Okay. So the next day after that, I went to Brooklyn Bridge. I went to the Brooklyn Bridge. I walked from the station, Staten Ferry. You can walk. You don't have to. We don't have to get over. It is quite of a walk. And after that, I went to the Brooklyn Bridge. I went. When you go down the Brooklyn Bridge, you turn left. You're gonna see one of my pictures. Well, the main picture of this video is where I went. I don't know. There's no particular name, but yeah, I like Brooklyn a lot because it reminds me like old school. Like it's a lot of hipsters now, a lot of white people there now. But I heard that back then it used to be um, a dangerous hood. So I went that. I went to the Spider-Man house, which I'm gonna post a picture of it too. What else did I do? I was staying at the second day. I was staying at Washington Heights, which I recommend. Washington Heights. If you want to know what real New York is, go to Washington Heights, get an empanada. Over there's a lot of Dunkin' Donuts. It's not like LA, but there's a lot of Starbucks. And yeah, so Dunkin' Donuts everywhere, and in every station, in every corner, you see um, Dunkin' Donuts for if you want coffee, you know. Hoods that I really recommend you going is to the Bronx. I went to the Bronx because I had to go somewhere to get the train. Well, I went to the Yankee Stadium too, so that's the Yankee Stadium's in Bronx, but a nicer part of Bronx. But I went to the ghetto side, and it's really, really scary. I'm not gonna lie, it reminds me like Watts in LA. You know what I mean? Not like the way it looks, but I'm saying the vibe. You get the vibe that someone's gonna steal it from you, you know. And talking to the locals, people tell me that it's not like I don't know they're racist or whatever, but like if you see like a group of black people, whatever, that they were attacking that time. So just watch out for that. I'm not promoting racism or anything. That's just what they told me. And what I was thinking when I went over there is that maybe people are gonna be rude, you know, like in the movies. But no, there was really like some nice people that were there. Most of the Dominicans from like Dominican Republic, straight out, like not the American ones, but the ones from straight from the that country. They're really nice people, you know. You gotta try Dominican food, Puerto Rican food. That's like a must when you go over there. And let's see, do I like it? I think I like to visit, but not to live. You know, the weather was really humid when I went. I went like around June, like the first week of June. I got the ticket. It cost me, I think, 350, 300 for the round trip, which wasn't expensive at all, and the weather was good because it was warm. It wasn't cold, but the first day that I was in New York, it was like a thunderstorm. It started raining. You know, it's the tropical weather, and it was kind of like I brought a sweater, but because that day was super hot, I didn't bring one because keep in mind I went to Central Park that same day, got an ice cream, was just chilling. Oh yeah, I went to the Home Alone house too. Well, the movie was filmed here in LA, and the house that he was chasing, he didn't chase that inside. Was staged here, but he took an idea from a building over there. So you just Google it and it should come out. And that's what I did. I'm gonna post a picture here too for you guys. It's just a lot of things to get it into one, you know. And it might be a part two, but yeah, it's a good place to visit, not to live. You know, not to live, but it's easier to go anywhere from point A to point B. My favorite parts was Brooklyn and Washington Heights, and Manhattan, Upper East Side and West Side. It's like old school, like the mafia movies. Like it reminds you of that, you know. The food, the pizza. I was like, I gotta try New York pizza to see what it's about, you know. So I went. It was good, but not the best. This place right here in my hood that has better pizza, to be honest with you. Pizza over there kind of greasy, you know, which is, you know, like somebody that's really into like that kind of stuff. I went to, what's it called, that famous place, Joe's Pizza, the one in Manhattan, no, the one in Times Square, and it shows, it's like a little plat. I'm gonna try to find it and put it in this video as well. It says Spider-Man work here, and it's a picture of Spider-Man walking out the pizza joint. And so I'm gonna post it up right there. It's just Joe's Pizza, Times Square. You're gonna see it's like a block away from the main street. And what else? So I was staying in Washington Heights, and when I left back to LA, it's called I forgot what that's. It's like a girl's name. It's not JFK is the other one. And